Sounds like a splendid idea, sir. Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Chase.
This is Dooley.
And once again, please click the like and subscribe button on the podcast. Remember to check us out on all of our social medias on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Today, we have a very special guest. This is Steele, the man with only one name. Say hello, Steele.
Hello, Steele.
Hello, Steele.
So Steele is Skyping
Very
from...
special, like short bus special.
Yes, very short but special. So, all right, we're gonna get to Steele in just a moment, but like we had some real technical difficulties since the last podcast. We got to get this figured out. But I want to bring up the brown note with Steele because Steele has some epic stories that are gonna keep us entertained and laugh for a minute. All right, so Steele. We served together for what? We were together 3 years?
Something like that, yeah. 3 years, I think.
3 years. Okay, so we were together 3 years, and we formed a little band that is our intro music. But so one day we played a show.
I always knew it.
And then right after the show, you wanna take over from here and tell everyone your story.
Oh, and I took a shit in the stall?
Welcome to the podcast, sir.
So I had this brilliant idea to, as a drummer, sitting down the whole time, can't really get up or go anywhere. So I had to hold the shit the whole show. After the show,
You act like anyone else could go
hightailed to
anywhere.
the fucking bathroom, and I noticed Jason was following me because he had to go piss. And I get in there, I barricade the door shut, and I tell Jason, I was like, "Hey, bro, you want to hear something that's going to fuck up your sex drive for the next 3 to 6 months?" And I let it rip, just talking about fucking bracing myself on the side of the stalls, fucking lifting my ass off the seat. Oh, but it was great.
Dude,
We even
sounds a
got paid
lot.
for that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Wait, you get what?
Paid.
Paid. Oh. I thought you said you got tape of that. I was like,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not sure if I'm
No.
intrigued or horrified.
That was before the smartphone. There was no one was in the bathroom.
Yeah, because you didn't have like the little click recorder with the mini tape inside. I'm sure one of you two has some sort of stupid shit on one of those.
Steele and I spent
Dude,
a
if
lot
we
of
could have recorded that, it'd be fucking up your sex drive right now. And let me tell you that much.
Steele and I have been putting pictures of Steele's ass cheeks on people's desktops since what, 99?
Roughly.
Yeah, roughly
My
1999.
ass has been known since '99. It's been famous.
20
It
years.
was on
in the
Sergeant
making.
Major's desktop.
Yeah,
that's
20
for
years.
sure.
I've been taking pictures of Steele's ass and making it people's desktops on their computers.
Has Steele's ass ever been your desktop photo?
Dude, I can almost guarantee that. Like,
Maybe not by you, but
no,
Steele.
not by me, but Steele doing it himself, or like Navarro or somebody giving him the assist. And
I may or may not have had something to do with it. I can't confirm or deny.
oh, you can deny it all the fuck you want.
Those clandestine brown notes.
Yes.
True politician.
So I mean, I know. Okay, so I know you drive around a lot for the job. You drive. I know you have huge commutes to work. Being in LA, what's the drive like?
Ooh.
Like 2 hours, you said, or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on traffic.
Dude, I know you've had some close calls and some probably epic fails in the car.
is that just going to work?
Dude, hey, that's why there's a constant roll of toilet paper and baby wipes in the fucking trunk.
I like your style.
Have you had like okay, so like you
Prepared
just
for
pull
everything.
over on the road and just jump in the woods?
Now he shits and drives.
Sometimes I don't even make it to the woods. Sometimes it's just the dirt right outside.
you're
That's
using
why
the,
the
you're
baby
using the
wipes-
door. You're using the door as like.
Sometimes it runs. Hey, Dooley, you laugh, but I see your face. You might have done it a time or two.
I'm not.
It's like, I know that feeling.
Yeah, that's Dennis.
I'm Dennis the Butcher.
Close enough. Don't worry.
That's Dooley over there.
Dooley's got his
Oh.
middle finger up.
Yeah, Dooley's kind of.
Oh, there you are.
Butcher.
There you are.
Butcher's in the middle.
Hi.
That's the butcher.
Oh shit! I thought that was Dooley.
I mean,
Everybody thinks it.
Damn it, Dooley.
behind a microphone, I could see, the similarities. They both got glasses, they both love hats, and they both look like squirrely man beards.
Squirrely.
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 Damn it, Dooley.
That's what I'm going with.
Julie, remember when I said fucking Dooley?
Yeah.
Hey, that's just a whole nother step above. Damn it, Dooley.
Why are you bringing up bullshit?
Why you gotta bring up bullshit?
Hey, since we're on the subject, shit.
Shit.
So, I know, like, have you ever not made it to the side of the road and just, like, while you're driving?
No, surprisingly, I haven't. There's, when you get the cramps and shit, and you're like, oh, fuck, and then you start sweating.
Oh, yeah, the sweats.
The
You're
poo
like,
sweats.
oh, fuck, please
the
let
poo
there
sweats.
be an exit. Please let there be an exit. And there's not. And then it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. So then you pull over and try to get around the car, and you're like, fuck, open up the trunk lid. First you grab the toilet paper, and then you're like, no, I better grab the fucking baby wipes too. And it's a whole different aspect when you got motherfuckers driving by you at 85 miles an hour. at 6
A whole
o'clock
different
in the morning.
aspect?
It's an aspect.
So I got a 4-door car. It's just like Dooley's little Civic. Open up the back door. That creates, a little bit of privacy. If I had a fucking magazine, I'd go to town too.
So your aspect doesn't get inspected. That's good.
All right, so what do you do for a living over there in California?
I test and inspect fire life safety systems.
So you have a fondness of elevator bells.
What's that?
You have a fondness of elevator bells, the emergency bells in elevators.
Oh yeah. So part of the job we have to test the elevator system because the elevator's got what the fuck do we call it? Emergency recall for like if a smoke detector goes off, the elevator car goes to the lowest level of the floor, locks open so nobody can use the car. And then there's also an emergency bell in there. Well, the emergency bell, when we test elevators, we got to press that bell to make sure it works. And it's my job to test the bell and make sure it works. So anytime I get into an elevator, I always press the fucking bell. Just out of habit, yes. Out of fondness, yes.
Anytime?
Because I like to freak other people out, yes.
Anytime and every time.
And because it's funny to see the reaction of people in the fucking car where you don't even know who the fuck they are. You press the bell, they're like, oh, God! They start fucking flipping out. It's like, calm the fuck down.
We knew who you were. I was still like, keep him away from the bell.
Calm
Don't
the
let him
fuck
touch the bell.
down.
Yeah, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, ringing the elevator bell as you're passing floors is probably not the greatest idea.
Hey, we got to make sure the shit works, right?
Still works.
Every time, all
Quality control.
It's like every time, all the time. All right, so like when you're going throughout your day, I know this about you, but a lot of the people probably don't. Like you blow up a lot of McDonald's bathrooms.
They're my best friend. Hey, because they don't charge you shit to go in there. Like AM PM. I don't know if you guys have AM PM out there on the.
I know.
I've seen them. I know what they are. Yes, it's like a Wawa.
But they fucking charge you to use their bathroom. That's bullshit.
Since when?
Like
What?
Come on, McDonald's even has free Wi-Fi. You got everything you need.
Fuck yeah, right? Hey, I can sit there and fucking have a growl, lay a stink pickle and fucking just sit there and go to town on the Wi-Fi.
Did you say a
I'm getting
stink
fucking go.
pickle?
Yes, he did.
You said lay a stink pickle.
Well, I'll go to town.
No, hey, go to town. Hey, if you got to rub one out too, it's a perfect place.
No,
Can you hear me?
I'm no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, this might have been a bad idea. For you
Yeah,
to bring
yeah.
me
No,
on.
I mean we've talked about worse shit, and
How about that?
we lost Dennis.
Oh, man.
There-
Damn it.
You're back. You're
I
good.
can
He's
hear
back.
you.
He's
I can
back.
hear you.
So, like the stink pickle. Where?
It's like Lincoln Logs, man.
Yeah, it's like a Lincoln
Drop off
Log.
some resume.
Only not as
Just
not as
stinkier.
glorious.
Not as glorious.
Not as glorious as a Lincoln Log.
Yeah, it doesn't build a home.
Hey, you don't know that. You're just shouting out information. Like no one Googled that. We don't know if it's true.
Do they make bricks out of poo?
Do they make stink
They do.
pickles in the homes?
I'm not surprised
They
they
do in Africa.
about that. But
In Africa.
So there you go. In Africa, your stink pickle becomes the building.
Hey, Hey, it's international language. It works in all countries.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what you're sipping on there. I saw the green can, and I know we talked about it the other day. Are you still on the Rolling Rock kick?
Still on the Rolling Rock issue.
I wish everyone else could see that. Like, it's too bad we don't have the video podcast set up for the call-in Skype yet. Like, it's good that we get to see you.
Yeah, he had it framed in good.
You know? But no one got to see that nice little Rolling Rock can just spin right to the front of the camera. That's good framing, too. I know you were looking at your top left camera.
Like that. Hey, we should have fucking screenshot that shit while we have it.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, it's easy on a phone. I don't know about the tablet.
Yeah,
but
I think it's the same way.
So the Rolling Rocks, they come in, like, what, you get them in 30 packs, right?
What?
Well, out here
Dope.
I can get it in a 12-pack for $8. That's why I'm on Rolling Rock right now. Because unlike you guys, I got a fucking kid.
That's my
and
6-pack of
that
Yingling.
shit costs money.
The shit costs money? Your kid? You refer to your
Yeah,
kid
that
as
shit costs money.
Well, I'm curious. How often do you recycle steel? Because I know that California has the whole 10 cent, I think, per recyclable container. Do you
So here's, I'm gonna show you what I got in the kitchen right now. I know they can't see it.
I can see.
I can see what's above your cupboards, and I'm not sure if those are empty or full, but I'm curious.
Oh, those are empty,
Doesn't
but
say.
they were once at one time full.
Well, I would hope so. Is that that's your recycle
Shit.
bin? Holy shit!
3 of them.
That's recycled. It's glass, plastic, and aluminum.
Is that
Aluminum
like
pays,
2 weeks?
aluminum pays the most because fucking Trump wanted to fucking raise aluminum taxes and shit. So now that shit pays like $2 a pound.
Damn.
Nice.
So is that how long? How often do they pick up recycle? Is what we're asking because that seems like a shit ton.
So I got a big trash can out in the backyard that I put the glass, the plastic in, and aluminum in, and I take it in like once a month. And I get like $30 back.
So you have to actually
right.
take it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually take it in. Or you can put it on the side of the street, and they'll come and take it for you, but they don't pay you anything.
You don't get any credit for it, her.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get any credit for it.
Okay.
So you said it's $2 a pound for aluminum now, like out there?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, well, some places
I don't know how it is out here, but I know it's not $2 a pound.
Some places are like $1.85 a pound. Some places are like $2.10 a pound.
So like they're individual businesses that recycle. Is that what's going on? It's not like government run.
Some places are individual businesses. Some places are government run. Some places are like connected to like the grocery store, where you take your shit in and
You
it
get,
goes
like-
through this like conveyor belt thing, and it spits you out like this receipt. And then you can take that receipt into the grocery store. You use it towards your groceries, or you can get straight cash back.
No, so it's like a Coinstar,
Kind of, yeah,
but for recycled goods.
yeah, but for recycling.
So do they weigh each individual recycled? I don't even know how this fucking works. I'm so confused.
Yeah, so like they got crates. They got these crates, and the scale is zeroed out to the crate weight.
Right.
So
Okay.
when you put the empty crate on it, it shows 0. But then you add all your aluminum in there, and then they take that weight, and then they add it to the glass weight and the plastic weight.
Okay. So now I know, like, while we're on this recycle thing and we're discussing it, like, I know, like, they've outlawed plastic straws in California. Is that correct?
Yeah, fuck them. Goddamn government.
So does, like, McDonald's give you paper straws?
No, so what they'll do is they will give you a straw. The only time they'll give you a straw is if you ask for it. So if you ever come back to California, you got to make sure that you ask for a straw.
They'll still give you a plastic
drive-thru.
one, right? That you just have to ask
Yeah,
for
they'll
it.
give you a plastic one. Some businesses, like the hippie run fucking businesses, they'll give you a paper straw. But for the most part, they'll still give you a plastic straw.
You just have to
But
physically
you just
ask for
gotta
a
ask
straw.
for it.
I mean, that's a good way to cut down on plastic usage. Like,
I mean, I don't.
I feel like I'd be a little pissed if I went through a drive-thru and didn't get a straw, though. Like,
Right,
I'm going to
yeah.
spill
Well,
shit
hey,
everywhere.
I'll tell you what. It only happens one fucking time.
Where's my fucking straw?
You don't ask for a straw. You drive off and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
So do you have like a metal
Now you
straw
gotta
or
take the lid
something?
off.
You don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like a
take the
metal
lid off
straw,
and do
like
it old school.
like reusable straws. You don't carry one of those in your car or anything like that.
No, I've thought beyond the curve now. I carry extra straws and extra farts and shit in my glove box.
Like, I feel like your car is just kitted out because you're in it so much driving that you have to have like full on supplies. Like it's like you're like a separate.
He's got like a go bag
Yeah.
of just nothing but like baby wipes,
Yeah.
toilet paper, straws, napkins. You got a spork in
Yeah,
there somewhere?
I got a
tactical
little
sport?
fucking purse kit in my fucking glove box. It's got extra fucking toothpicks and fucking napkins, lotion, fucking whatever.
An ocean, huh?
I feel like he's the type of guy that could like not make it home one night and show up the next morning to work and still be like probably shaven, brushed teeth. Showers maybe kind of questionable,
He's
but
gonna use the baby wipes.
yeah, that's right, you know?
Hey, no bullshit. I could fucking show you my trunk right now.
I don't know if I want to see that. That sounds ominous, sir.
I got my whoopee in there. Jason knows what the whoopee is.
I got one in my closet.
Yeah, I got a fucking pillow and I got a fucking puss pad too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, don't fuck with me. I'll sleep on the fucking side of the road. I don't give a fuck.
Hey man, with how many homeless people we saw there, you'd fit right the fuck in, dude. Like even if like I broke down, yeah, whatever, dude. Like you haven't had gas in this bitch for 3 months. Like, it's like, can I get a 20 spot? I just need to get some gas. I'm trying to cook dinner tonight.
Well, and I remember you guys when you guys came out. You guys saw the prices of gas.
Yeah,
That shit ain't no joke.
That shit's ridiculous.
Man, y'all are double what we are here.
Yeah, it's insane. Like the price of everything is pretty much double there.
California.
Dude, hey, this is no bullshit. I just filled up with gas at fucking $3.85 a gallon just because it was cheap.
Shit.
It's cheap. Yeah, all right, what are we paying? $2.20 right now?
Maybe 21, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
If
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Okay. Hey, and you're still driving that Bronco, yeah?
Well, I haven't driven the Bronco in a while. It's got antique tags on it now.
It's here.
It is right here. It's got the antique
Damn.
tags on it to say
You can
fat
literally
kids.
like turn the
Yeah, it is.
screen.
It is
I'm
behind you.
scared to
Fucking
touch that
6
thing.
miles a gallon.
Thinking that
like-
too.
like, hey, there it is.
No, so yeah, I still got the Bronco. I drive a Highlander on a daily basis, and then of course, like the wife has an Escape. But again, like even the Bronco, driving it here, I don't think I would ever own a Bronco in California.
No.
That seems like
No, hell no.
That seems like yeah.
Hey, you know
Would it
what,
even pass the EPA?
you want to know when the last time I saw a Bronco in California was?
OJ.
Fucking OJ. Them was like, hey, there's a reason why Broncos ain't in California.
They don't run.
The fucking gas prices, man. Shit. Like, first off, it's got a big ass tank. Like it would probably cost me close to $200 to fill that shit up in Virginia, in California, and then I'd probably get 3-4 days driving out.
It's that.
If that, because you gotta calculate like the commute and the traffic. I'd probably be putting $200 in that bitch every 2 days. Like it's.
So, Steele, I got a random question for you, buddy. What are your thoughts on Edward 40 Hands?
Oh, hey, Julie, congratulations, buddy. I just listened to that episode today on the way home.
Yeah.
So this is podcast number 50, which is it says a lot about us that we've done this 50 times.
Yes.
And I'm sure there's a couple that we scrapped.
You realize we've basically been doing this for 6 months.
Really? Has it been 6 months?
Well, if you think 52 weeks in a year, we've been doing 2 episodes a week, 25 weeks. We're basically at half a year.
Yeah.
And not all of them were dual episodes per week. Some of them were.
Yeah, some of them were singles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
honestly, we've
Dude,
probably been doing
I
this 6
remember
months.
some of those episodes were like 2 episodes a fucking day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're talking about a week, 2 episodes a day.
Yeah. Well, we do record 2 a day per se. We just release them on separate days.
That's
And-
right.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
Like,
no,
look.
because I remember one time I listened to one episode, and it was you guys, and there was somebody else. But then the next episode, it was just Jason and Dooley, because Alex had to go home. It was like 7:30 or something like that. Yeah, Alex had chores to do,
Alex had chores
some
to do.
shit. So it was just Jason and Dooley.
Yeah, I mean, there's been podcasts where it was just me and Alex. There's been, like, it's just the way it works. I mean, like, we don't necessarily always have a plan going into the podcast.
We have an idea.
I've noticed that.
We have an idea.
We always have an idea. We just don't know how it's going to play out. The plan is to see how it unfolds. That's the plan. What are we going to do? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll open a beer. We'll talk about it. It's good. Like we can fill up 25 minutes to drink a beer. Like
we are.
Hey, and some of those beers, like you guys got me fucking researching this shit, doing my own research. And
Damn
shit.
right.
Like that fucking the breakfast one, the Saturday morning one,
oh,
where
shit.
it's like the marshmallow.
yeah,
shit.
the Saturday morning IPA
by
Smart Mouth. Yeah, it was okay.
I mean, all right. It was. I think it was
okay.
overhyped.
Oh yeah, it's definitely overhyped. Like when it's on Ellen and Jimmy Fallon and like it's on all those shows, and then
It was good, but I just felt like it was their normal IPA. Like maybe a slight bit of sweetness, but you didn't get that Saturday morning feeling you were looking for.
It wasn't what I wanted it to be. Like I wanted it to be mushrooms. I wanted it to be marshmallows forward. Sorry, we just did a whole thing with mushrooms.
You didn't drink it and suddenly
It
feel
reminded
Lucky
me of Real
Charmish.
G.
Yeah.
You didn't drink it and go, oh, they're magically delicious.
Ooh, look at this. Pot the gold.
But we've done some really
Crazy beers.
crazy beers on here. Like
We've done some really shitty,
yeah, we
quote unquote beers, like White
we've
Claw.
done some really shitty alcohol on here too. Like,
Yes, no, yes.
Oh, kablam.
yeah, kablam, kablam.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. That's
I think it's kaboom.
So we did when we
It's
the
so fucking
kaboom is a corn whiskey made in Virginia that's not aged at all. So it's just like
So it was like a moonshine.
yeah, it's like straight shine, dude. Like
It got really clear, Alex.
yeah, and we
Give it 2 minutes.
yeah, but we were like what stemmed me to not even hunt this thing down. I just found it, and it's because like originally Mountain Dew was made as a mixer for moonshine. And so
Yeah, it
like,
was a mixer.
Yeah, so
Never
like,
knew that.
So we were like,
Nuts.
well, listen to the podcast, Jay. You might learn something.
Hey.
So we got the moonshine and we got the Mountain Dew, and then when you mix them together, it's disgusting. It's just nasty, dude. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't finish it. I finished it, but I wasn't real fucking happy with it. Like, it's not like you think like Mountain Dew. Like, oh hell yeah, dude, I like Mountain Dew. Hey, it'll cover up this burning sensation. Like, no, dude. Like,
Maybe if you had like a gallon of Mountain Dew.
I want to know why did it turn to a darker brownish yellow than it like turned the Mountain Dew to a darker color when we
Then
added
a lighter color, even though we
Yeah.
added a clear liquor.
Yeah, it turned into like
That
a
was
weird
clear liquor?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, that's
I definitely thought it was brown.
no,
Like
no, no.
brown
The,
liquor.
the Kaboom is a clear liquor.
Wow.
I don't know what
That is
happened
weird
with
how
the
that
Mountain
chemical
Dew.
reaction went on like that.
I don't have a clue. It was
That is
disgusting.
weird.
I don't recommend it.
It did not work.
I think okay, if you're gonna do like a 32-ounce bottle and 1 ounce of Kaboom, it'd be fine.
It got better. It got better whenever you added the Voodoo Mountain Dew thing.
Well, that was just adding more mixer. I don't think it mattered what mixer. We just need more mixer.
Yeah,
And I mean, granted, we were doing samples out of one Mountain Dew bottle, so for the 3 or 4 people that were at the table, like,
truth.
it was very heavy on the alcohol. Oh, look, it's still bright outside where
Yeah,
you
I
are.
know. We look at the screen.
Yeah, it
like,
looks beautiful out there.
The sun's still up and shit. Like, is that a food truck?
It's a balmy fucking 72 degrees outside in California right now.
Oh, 72, huh?
Fuck
What
you.
are we- we're ahead of you there. I think we're at, what, like 85?
Yeah, I think
88?
I think
Today
it
might
was-
have been 90, I don't know.
today was hot.
Yeah, it looks
Yesterday was like
really nice
92.
out there.
92.
Yesterday,
Yesterday was 92. Yeah, yesterday was
No.
92.
Saturday.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Supposedly
Close
the
enough.
beginning of fall is supposed to be fucking
Yeah,
like
falls
81,
around
83.
falls around the corner, and we're still pushing 90s over here. You're totally missing out, dude. In the humidity, your ball sweat is amazing.
Yeah, you chafe like
Yeah,
a
with
motherfucker.
y'all's humidity of like
But,
2,
hey,
we have humidity of
And
like
it's still
67 to 75.
summer for a little longer too. It's snowing right now in the fucking Sierra Nevadas.
Is it? Well, it was.
What?
Dude, it always snows there.
I said, so we're not.
Yeah.
When we flew over that shit
No.
in June, it was snow-capped mountains. Like,
Damn.
I mean, granted, I don't know the elevation of the Sierra Nevadas, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty damn high when they're snow caps.
They're like 14,000 feet. 14,000 feet.
Well, we know what about a 6,000 foot elevation does, so I can imagine 14,000.
8,000.
There goes trains.
Train.
Oh, is that the train where you're at?
I see some
That
freedom
was a
flying
train.
in the background
See,
too.
You guys have freedom flying over your area. I got a fucking train.
That's-
That just lets me know that the fucking industrial revolution in America.
See the
is still
freedom
fucking
flag
alive.
in the back.
Is that an
That's hobo freedom.
hobo freedom? That's how they get across.
That's hobo freedom. Yeah.
Hobo freedom, yeah.
No, I mean, is that like a mass transit train, or is that like something that's like hauling coal in?
No, it's shit that's hauling like cars and wood and coal,
Oh, okay.
supplies, whatever.
The whole 9 yards.
So you guys still use trains? That's cute.
I mean, we do. We have a
Shut
fucking
up.
Norfolk Southern, bro.
Shut up, Alex.
What is it? Norfolk and Southern. You do know we have an Amtrak here too.
We don't use the trains for cars though.
Actually, we do.
Shipping containers. That's how they get imported in.
Yeah, where do you think
Yeah,
they
how
put the
do you-
shipping containers?
Yeah,
Onto a trailer truck.
Nope.
Semis.
Depends on where they're going.
It does.
But isn't
True.
the tide technically a train?
Yes.
Monorail.
That's mass transit.
Yeah.
It's mass transit.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go. It's called a light rail.
Light rail.
Yeah.
We use car.
End of
bombs.
discussion.
Yeah. In the discussion.
We don't know. We're gonna cut it there. Somebody look it up. Nah, fuck it.
Nah, we're good. We don't care that much. Damn it, Steele, you brought up trains. Now we.
It's,
So this one time I was on the train.
It's not no passenger shit.
Have you
no high-speed
ever
rail and
been
shit.
on a passenger train?
no. I haven't.
Like not like
Nope.
not like the light rail.
Not the military ones either.
Like a full on like you got like the,
Amtrak.
yeah, like the cushy chairs and like it's actually really nice.
Take a trip through the mountains.
1 second.
Oh damn it, Dooley.
Oh, pop.
Okay.
No,
Let's
the,
go,
the
Bart.
Amtrak doesn't come through here.
Who's the dog?
It's a neighbor's dog across the street.
Hey, why?
Wow,
why?
that's-
Where
Some
the-
fat chick's running.
Hold on,
so
real
the
quick,
dog's barking at her.
real quick. I want to
Some
ask
fat
you,
chick
where the
running.
fuck do you live that your window's boarded up?
Did someone break your window?
No. So I got the fucking air conditioner there.
Oh,
Ah.
so you don't have central AC?
I don't have central AC.
That sucks balls.
Dude,
Fucking
California
house was built in the
sucks.
40s, bro.
Huh?
So was mine.
The
I
house
got
was built in
AC.
the 40s.
In the-
Mine was born in 46. Or born. Mine was made in 46. My shit still had central air.
Well, yeah, because it was probably added on. My shit
Oh,
wasn't
absolutely.
added on.
I still have
Hey.
the fucking hole in the floor
Hey,
where
I
they had
added
the
on
in-floor
it.
furnace.
Look,
I like
He's even
how-
got the
fucking
stick
2x4,
holding it
that's
up.
custom
I
right
like,
there.
I like the 2x4 holding it up. Like that's. How often do you have to replace the wood?
I've left it in there since I put it in there, so it's been in there for 4 years now.
Oh,
That's actually, yeah.
it's
that's-
impressive. Well, I mean, it doesn't rain a whole lot.
I'm
there.
assuming it's treated. Is it a treated piece of wood?
He doesn't know.
Man, why are you talking all that gibberish bullshit? I don't even know what you're saying right now.
He's like, "What are you talking about, man? I took this off one of the trains that went by." Like,
It's,
Why you
it's,
bringing up bullshit?
it's treated with rainwater. I don't know.
does it? How often does it rain there where you are? He's like, rain. What the fuck is rain? You there?
Hey, so Dewey, you did the
He
you
said,
did the Edward 40 hands in what, 40 minutes?
Yeah, the whole thing went 40 minutes. Dooley probably finished in about 15.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, he pretty much 240s in like 15 minutes.
Well, he better have finished first. He fucking put up the challenge.
Beat my fucking record.
What's your record?
My record's 58 minutes.
I was gonna say, if you're anywhere close, I feel like we could definitely video podcast, Skype in a Edward 40 hands challenge. I don't.
shit.
We would just have to trust you not to put your 40s down, so you'd have to stand far enough back we could see your hands.
Hey, you know what? That sounds like a pretty good fucking podcast to me.
Oh, so
there we go.
I don't know if Dooley's down to do it again.
See, any other day, the Billy
I
can
don't-
finish 240
Words.
Oh, yeah.
minutes. No problem.
Words?
Yeah.
Words.
Words.
If you put him to the challenge, now it's a problem. But if it's just a Monday, like, oh shit, I brought 240s, a fucking 24 pack, and
Yeah,
probably some sort of liquor that's
cheap.
half gone already.
prideful. Yeah, very, very.
He's very fond of the Colonel's Pride. I don't know if that
Fuck
exists.
all of you.
I don't know.
We love you.
Does the Colonel's Pride exist in California? Steele, can you hear me? I'm asking you a question.
What's that?
I said, does the Colonel's Pride exist in California? The what is it?
Colonel's Pride?
Yeah,
It's
like
a bourbon whiskey bourbon.
you probably don't notice because you would trip over it because it's on the bottom shelf.
It's it's the cheap stuff with an orange label.
Yeah, no, this is the only fucking. That's the only whiskey I got.
The JMO.
Hey, I'm fine with the JMO.
That was a good one,
right.
Jason. That was 10 out of 10. That was good.
So you've never like remember the old school commercials like where people would walk down the cereal aisle and like stoop down and find like the bags of cereal that are like the knockoffs of the ones that are in the boxes.
It's the store brand where it's like double the size, but it just has no box.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
Mountain Lion and Dr. Thunder.
Yeah, so like that's
Dr.
basically Dooley's bourbon of choice is in the plastic bag.
If there was an ABC store brand whiskey bourbon,
It
Julie
just says
would probably
whiskey on it.
buy
Or
it.
no, hey,
Steele
hey,
on the
like
cheap
you
date.
guys were talking about how the cartoons have the triple X on it.
Yeah.
That's all Dooley buys is the fucking triple X. This is
No, he'll
triple
buy
X
it.
on
I don't care if it makes me blind.
It's got the 1X on it because it wasn't triple distilled.
And he bought it with the intention thinking that he was going to get laid after that. That's why he got triple X on it.
He doesn't have 1X. He's just got like the slash because they didn't get it. We thought about distilling it.
It's like 1.5.
We just dumped it right out of the barrel. It's ready to the bottle. It's fine, guys.
Hey, I'm pretty sure
Take
that's
trough.
what the kaboom was.
Yeah,
Like, straight out of the cask, right into the bottle. Like 0 fucks given.
Surprised
Like,
you don't end up with floaty shit in it.
Yeah,
We filtered it. We just didn't distill it. It's fine. It's fine.
we ran it through a strainer. It's cool. It's cool.
A China hat. Yeah. we didn't even fuck with cheesecloth. We just threw in a China hat, guys. It's good. It's good.
It's good. It's fine. It's fine. You might go blind. It's fine.
We got this.
It's quote unquote distilled. Yeah.
It'll grow back.
It'll grow back.
Oh, fuck me. So, I really did have some solid questions for him, but like I'm like,
It's Steele.
I know.
Have one question and then it's done.
Well, we spent like 45 minutes just trying to get this soundboard working for
That
this
is true.
podcast.
I'm just glad that thing's working.
Yeah. That was.
And we don't got them goddamn hornets anymore.
oh yeah, we did some spraying.
That was a little bothersome.
Still,
Well, it's because they did some spraying. If they hadn't sprayed, we wouldn't
We-
have sprayed.
I you know how the podcast works, so we're gonna ask you a couple questions, and like you just what is a Chad Steele guilty pleasure?
What is the Chad Steele? What?
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure?
Yeah,
I love watching little kids fall.
Hold on, so he actually has a first name? That was just Steele.
Dude, hey, no shit. And, I mean, it's my own fucking kin, but I love watching my daughter fucking run with a plate of food in her hand. Because at some point in time,
She's
going to
tripping?
be like her fucking father, and she's going to trip over her own fucking feet, and that food's going to go flying. Half the time it goes in her face.
so your guilty pleasure is watching your own child fall.
Yeah, hey, and I tell you what, it happens a lot. The next time it fucking happens, I'll record this shit. And I'll-
we could make a whole
Like, this show
YouTube.
happened tomorrow.
We can make a whole YouTube channel just out of that. It's just like watching her fall over.
Team Fat Kids Tripping.
Not that kind of tripping. Like,
Well, yeah, that'd be.
But no,
that'd
so
be-
my guilty pleasure is probably fucking drinking. That's probably the thing that amuses me the most.
Well, do you feel guilty about it?
Because
I
the
like
next
Taylor
fucking day
Swift songs.
I find out what I fucking did, and then I feel guilty about it. It's like, oh shit.
Oh,
I
he's
probably
got a
shouldn't
point
have done
there.
that.
you feel guilty.
Okay, so one time
At band camp.
I got fucking blasted. I was literally blistered. Like, I couldn't fucking spell my own name. And I thought
It's
it would be a
4
good idea
letters.
to take off running. Like, these guys,
That's how plastered he was.
They tried to get me, and they're like, hey, man, let's go home. And I'm like, no, fuck you guys. You don't know what the fuck is best for me. And I took off running. Well, it turns out I ran into a fucking homeless encampment, and I tried to steal a fucking homeless guy's pillow.
Shit.
You tried one shoe.
That didn't go well.
You said you
It
tried to
did go
steal the
well.
shoe.
Well, so when I got to him, he was like, "Man, you smell like liquor. You got any more liquor?" I'm like, "Man, fuck you. Give me that pillow."
The
And he's
pillow.
like, "Give me some
hurt.
liquor. I'll give you this pillow." I'm like, "Fuck you, man. I ain't got no liquor." I just wanted his fucking pillow, man. It was a big ass pillow.
Why would you want a homeless person's pillow?
He was shit faced.
Why the fuck was I running? I don't ask.
That's the guilty part of that pleasure.
Why the fuck was I running?
Now
That's the real question.
I do want to know, Steele. Did you end up with this pillow?
So I took off running, and just to give you an idea, the brewery is about 3.5, maybe 4 blocks away from the house. It took me 4 hours to get back to the house.
Get lost a little bit?
Damn, even walking there's traffic.
That was after the interaction with the homeless guy. I ended up taking off my shoes. I was probably going to stay for a while, and everybody was looking for me. Apparently, the cops had an APB out for me as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a bad night.
Sounds like a great night. Maybe the next morning might not have been so good.
So let's go back to you taking off your shoes.
You had an APV put out on you, and you were in a homeless man's encampment, just laying on his pillow.
With your shoes off.
Bullshit.
Why you bringing up bullshit?
It's great.
Why you gotta bring up bullshit?
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's great.
Do you still have an APB out for you? I feel like that's a valid question.
I don't know.
I feel like you're losing connection.
I remember. It says poor connection. Hold on, let me go back to.
Get back to your router.
Stand next to your router; it'll save you.
You got me?
Yeah.
Centralized.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So I remember bits and pieces of that night, and one of the pieces I remember was taking off my shoes because I was trying to get comfortable with this fucking pillow, and homeboy wasn't fucking having it. I mean, he had like a whole encampment set up. He had like 3 tents in case he wanted company over. I guess I don't fucking know. And then
Hey, you got your Monday, Tuesday,
there was
your
a
Wednesday,
whole shell
Thursday.
of a fucking Volkswagen Bug just sitting there. No engine, no fucking seats or anything. It's just a shell of a Bug sitting there. And he had like fucking carpet in there and shit like that. It was a fucking trip, man. I was like,
It's an upgrade from
"You fucking
cardboard
live in
box.
that?" He's like, "No, I live in the tent." It's like, what the fuck? Why don't you stay in the fucking hard structure? Why are you living in the tent?
Did
In
it
case
still?
I have people over.
Did it
What the
still?
fuck? You trying to entertain some people at the fucking barbecue and shit? What the fuck?
Hey man, you know what? It could work. Like you open up the hood and like you have a grill like built inside the hood, like because
If you're a homeless man is that gangster, like, yo, check out my 3 tents and my grill in a car.
By the way, it's a '60s Beetle.
my Beetle costs more than my whole shit. Like
That's what's for dinner, by the way. Beetle. We're eating beetle.
we're eating beetles.
Grilled beetle, but it's delicious. Let me tell you.
It took me a while to find them all. But,
It's a little charbroiled. They're a little
Took about a week, but we're good.
all right. So,
Yeah, and one night while I was drinking, I either threw a chair or tried to hit a bartender with a chair. Something,
I have a feeling this is a
It's kinda
very
iffy.
reoccurring thing for you.
but it was at the VFW, and I'm a member of the VFW.
Oh Lord.
And
Are you
the
still a
lady
member
tried
of the
kicking me out of
VFW?
the VFW. I'm like, no, fuck you. This is my fucking bar. I fought for this fucking bar. This is my fucking bar. And so she calls some dude over. And she's like, hey, take his drink. He's had enough. So I grabbed the fucking bar stool and I either threw it at her or I don't know. But after that, I was asked to leave pretty quickly.
I'm gonna say yes. I would say
yeah.
Everybody remember the video of the dude who's holding his beer and his like girlfriend comes in with like a pizza or something? I don't remember. She's like swinging at him, and he just like Matrix dodges with his beer.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
I can definitely see Steele doing that. Just like, whoa, hold on. I might get hit once or twice, but the beer is good. The beer is good.
Again, like
Hey, so no bullshit. So I was grabbing a 12-pack. This just happened the other day.
oh Jesus.
I was grabbing the 12-pack of Rolling Rock out of the
Cooler,
whatever the fuck those
the
coolers,
refrigerator, the beer cooler.
and I fucking threw out my shoulder, fucking getting a fucking 12-pack out.
Do what?
You threw out your shoulder.
Threw out my fucking shoulder, like
Damn,
I
dude.
tore my fucking rotator cuff.
How
fucking
heavy's the
getting
door?
12-pack out.
I take back my Matrix shit.
No,
Hey, but the story goes on. I didn't let the 12-pack fall.
Hey.
See,
I
save the
saved
beer.
the fucking 12-pack.
Save the beer.
I fucking dove on the fucking ground, fucking cuddled the fucking 12-pack, made sure it didn't fucking fall on the ground. That was my Matrix shit. Hey, and I bet you they've got, you know what? I'm going to go to the fucking store.
You guys got video of this, please.
Like, this is me diving on the floor, saving a 12-pack of Rolling Rocks.
He's cradling it like a fucking football.
Well, and I grabbed another one, too. Just so they wouldn't feel out of place, you know.
Oh, so you ended up leaving with 24.
Hey, for $16.
Hey, $16, 24 beers. I think I paid $16 for a case of beer today, but it wasn't Rolling Rock.
No,
It was PBR.
we paid $11. We paid $11 for 6
You got
beers.
to add in the California redemption value, the recycling fee.
Is that
So
is
that
that?
$16 now turns into $18.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Like,
$2.4,
yeah,
10 cents a can.
Yeah.
like that still trips me out. Like, even like just visiting there, knowing that we are not going to recycle these cans, we still paid the tax.
I'm willing to bet the hotels that we stayed at definitely just were like, oh, yep, we're going to collect that. We're going to collect that. Like,
Because we were polite and we put all the cans back in the box.
as many as that
Look,
would
look,
fit.
look, look at that shot. Look at that shot.
Oh,
yeah.
it was fantastic.
Are you screenshotting this one?
Hold up.
Yeah, screenshot that and send it to me. Rolling Rock.
Okay.
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 All right, so Steele, you got to get rid of one. We got hot dogs, fried chicken, pizza, or cheeseburgers. You got to get rid of one.
That's easy.
Hot dogs, gone.
Yeah.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs, gone.
You go to a shit ton of baseball games, and you're going to get rid of hot dogs?
I'm going to get rid of a shit ton of fucking hot dogs because you want to know why? That shit's fucking ass and lips. I ain't going to fucking eat no ass and lips. I'm always going to go for the fucking tater tots or the fucking chili bread or the fucking, whatever.
So what you're saying is
I
you
ain't
don't
going
want
for no goddamn fucking ass and lips.
So what you're saying is you don't want to know how the sausage is made.
Yeah, I don't want no meat in my mouth.
All right, well, cheeseburgers and, well, I guess pizza might have meat. I don't know. Either way, still meat in your mouth.
Yeah, valid point. All right, so
It's very true.
what are some of the other ones that we asked people?
Well, I tell you what, we had one from earlier today. If you either had to save your family or save the world, which one would you choose?
See, okay, so you
Saving
guys
the
had
world
this
would save
on
my
the podcast
family.
earlier.
Yes,
Yeah,
we did.
That's why we're asking you now. You weren't on the podcast.
And I love the shit out of my family, but god damn it, I want the fucking notoriety. I'd save the fucking world.
And
Yeah,
he,
could
and
you
he
just-
has kids.
Could you imagine?
Hey, family's gonna die either way. Like you said in the podcast before, Alex. Family's gonna die either way. Yeah, I love them, but hey, you know
If the
what?
whole world's going to end, they're done anyway.
Yeah, they're done anyway. So
At least they have a fighting chance.
If you don't kill them?
No, I'm just saying, like,
see, I feel
saving
like
the world.
I feel like that's kind of a cheat because I've already heard that question before, and I had time to prepare for it.
Oh, because you listened to the podcast earlier today. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I'm a veteran podcast listener.
Yeah,
We were looking up our stats, by the way. We had an answer question for you, Dooley.
yeah.
Could you pull that
Yeah,
up?
can you pull that stat up real
How
fast?
often do you go to San Jose?
How often am I what?
In San Jose, California.
I've never been to San Jose.
Okay, that's
Okay,
not
so-
you.
What about what's the mountain one that we were looking at? Mount something? Where do you live in California?
East of Bakersfield.
East. Okay, so.
Then what do you mean you don't go to San Jose?
Never been to San Jose. San Jose is up north.
It's like literally right down the road from Bakersfield.
Motherfucker says literally right down the road. It's probably like fucking 100 miles from fucking Bakersfield.
Oh, shit.
Not that far.
North.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
with Steele on this. He lives in California.
Yeah,
I was based
especially
in
with the
California.
commute there.
Hey, I've only
I was
been there
based
once.
at Beale Air Force Base in California.
What's that?
I was
Same.
based in Beale Air Force.
100 miles is a decent drive.
There's Edwards Air Force Base that's by us.
Yeah. I was farther north. I was up there about an hour north of Sacramento, right between Sacramento and Chico.
Isn't Sacramento
Okay,
wet?
so
Marysville and Yuba City area.
Do you need one?
yeah, so that's probably like 6 hours for me, 5 hours for me.
Depending on how fast you drive.
Yeah, I don't know. Traffic does not allow you to drive that fast.
No. So what's the?
He's working on pulling it up.
Because we have some.
Here we go. Mountain View, California. You ever go there?
Mountain what?
Mountain View?
Mountain
Fuck,
View.
there's plenty of streets named Mountain View, but I don't know.
Well, apparently we've got a following in California.
Mountain
We thought it was you.
Yeah, I really thought it was you driving around listening to the podcast because like our statistics pop up like where people are listening
That's actually really cool.
and like
Didn't know y'all could pull that up.
Yeah, we have a huge following in France.
Well, so I don't. So I listen. So I don't hear kids as they come out.
You're breaking up a little bit.
I listen to them after they've already.
Bad connection again. Bad connection.
Yeah, hold on. You're breaking up on us.
I don't listen to the podcast live. I listen to them as they.
Well,
I listen to them as they've already been published.
We've never actually done a live podcast. We always record it and then post it. We've talked about doing a live podcast. We just we got to work on this mixer before we do any of that crap. Because,
Not only that, we got to get consistent about time.
yeah, the time that we're gonna do the podcast, like,
Well,
so
we
we
talking about on that one.
do what?
Hey, but before we go on any further though, I gotta give it up to the butcher.
What's up?
Redneck, white trash, blue ribbon, brother.
All day, every day, brother.
Hey, I would be drinking it, but it costs $3 more fucking case. So
Damn, then
I'm
Rolling
pretty
Rock.
sure he tried to find that in a 40 and couldn't.
PBR costs more than Rolling Rock
I
out
gotta
there.
hand it down.
Hey, if I would have been able to get this on a 40, Dilly would have been dead. Yeah. You got it,
I believe that.
I could probably concur on that.
I don't know
Yeah,
how.
I don't think they sell 40s PBR
They do.
out here.
They not
Somewhere.
there, but I know they don't.
The
definitely not
40s
do-
that the 40s that we get out here, like
They were in plastic bottles.
Like you
the
get,
40s that we can get out, it's like this.
you're
Old
breaking up
English.
again, there, buddy.
And I think Bud Ice or Bud Light.
Yeah. Remember Brass Monkeys?
You get Mickey's, right?
Yeah, we get Mickey's.
And Brass Monkey.
Brass Monkey, the fucking oldie and fucking orange juice.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Hey, that's breakfast of champions out here.
Fuck your mimosa. I want a Brass Monkey. On that funky junkie.
That's some funky monkey shit.
So, like, if you weren't, like, if you go to a brewery, like, because you say there's one like 4 blocks from your house, is it a well-known brewery? You want to shout it out? Like, we want to talk about it? Is it something we may have heard of?
So the name of the brewery, it changed. It originally started out as like a brewery, and it was literally this guy that
You change location.
Yeah.
he started his own fucking brewing company in his fucking garage. And then he progressed and then progressed and progressed, and then finally he saved up enough money and opened up a brewery. Well, what he did was he sold his business. He was a shit sucker.
A shit sucker?
He had a septic. Yeah, he had a septic business. Sold his business, and then that's when he got the brewery. So the shit sucker in the shit sucker business world, the truck is known as a honey wagon, and so that's when he got the name for Honey Wagon Brewery.
So
then him and his wife wanted to retire, and then they sold the brewery, and now it's called Local Craft Brewery. And I was like, that's such a fucking gay name. You have a fucking brewery and you call it Local Craft Brewery.
So
And it's like, what the fuck? You know?
it's the LCB?
Yeah, and so it's LCB. And so I asked the
Yeah,
owner
you
one
know
day,
me.
I was like, why the fuck would you name your fucking business Local Craft Brewery?
Because it's
And the
so,
way he explained it was actually kind of smart.
It's descriptive.
So whenever he's got a patent on the name now, so whenever anybody in the world fucking Googles,
Damn.
oh, I want to find a local craft brewery,
Yep.
his shit pops up first.
Well, that's actually pretty
and
fucking
then
genius.
everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of smart, but the name is fucking retarded. But the dude fucking brews some magnificent fucking beer. I mean, beer that you, it's phenomenal the way that he brews. And I've actually even thought about fucking sending you guys like a couple crowlers of beer, but I don't know how the fuck I would send it to you.
UPS.
You know, I mean,
might
because
know
we're
a
talking
way.
what 3,000 miles. You know,
I might know a way.
So I'm thinking with the LCB, because it's kind of hard being Snoop Deal Double G, would be kind of convenient considering that you're very close to the LBC. If that makes sense.
no, we're not the LBC.
You're close.
It's not the Long Beach Crips. We don't throw up 23rd Street or anything like that. No.
Repping 20 or 23rd Street. Is that what you said?
23rd Street.
What? 23rd Street.
23rd Street. It's something like this. They do it like that.
Yeah, that's Crip Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Crip Killers.
Jeez.
But
The fuck?
yeah, and I've been doing jobs down in like L.A. You know, Santa Monica, as far as down in Costa Mesa, and I've seen stickers, you know, plastered on the wall with LCB on it,
Oh, really? So like they're
and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, and every time I see a sticker plastered on the wall, I take a picture of it and send it to the owner.
hey man. How many of those stickers did you put on the wall?
None.
None.
You
The
get a
only,
free beer
the only
for that,
stickers I got, the only stickers I got from him are on my bass drum.
Oh, okay.
You can see how many stickers we have around here.
Yeah, you need to send us some stickers and we'll put it up.
Yeah,
we'll put it up.
I've never noticed those stickers, Alex. And it's funny that you should bring it to my attention.
Yeah, I mean it's not like it's on a white background or hey, they don't stand out at all. We only need like a few hundred more. It'll be fine.
We need it. So we need a what is it? LCB.
Yeah, LCB.
So when you send the crawlers, tell them to send us a sticker. We'll shout them out.
Oh, I can get you stickers all day long. That's no problem.
Oh, we'll gladly
So
slap
every-
one on the
every,
fridge.
Send them all.
Well, so every Sunday night we have an open mic night at the brewery, and I just sent Jason a video last night.
Oh, is that at the?
Just a little shit of me playing, and had the roadies that were helping us break down all the sound shit. But yeah, the every Sunday night we have a open mic night, and pull out the drums and I play and shit like that. We play for about 4.5, 5 hours sometimes.
Damn.
But right where I store my drums in the brewery, there's a fucking little sticker collection, and he's just got a roll of fucking stickers, so I can tear some off.
So let me get this straight. You keep your drum kit at the brewery.
What's that?
You keep your drum kit at the brewery.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier than carrying it to and from.
I'm just saying that's kind of surprising a business would let him do that.
I mean, I'm talking like you were just talking shit about the name of the company, but like you let him.
But he loves the beer. Come on.
Hey, okay, I get it.
Well, so when I play, I get free beer. So it's I
I like that deal.
I can hate the name all I want,
Yeah, I like that deal.
but I'll play for them and I'll drink their beer.
Hence, I end up sleeping with homeless people.
it's win-win for me.
So if you take your shoes off in a homeless man's house, does he get to draw on your face if you fall asleep?
I was a homeless man in
No,
a
so
house.
well,
that's
I
what
guess
I'm saying. It's a tent,
I guess
right? Does that count as a
technically
house?
it was his house, but it was still outdoors. I mean, I was there with a sagebrush and fucking juniper trees and shit. Fucking
Sagebrush.
Sagebrush.
yeah,
All of a sudden, it sounds like you're
All
in the
that
fucking
fucking-
Wild West and shit.
yeah, all that Wild West bullshit.
It was like, what is it, a tumbleweed blowing by and
Yeah.
shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I have so many stories that I want to tell about California, just with the tumbleweeds in general, and
Tumbleweeds.
when we were out in the desert. But that's gonna have to wait. I
It'll
guess
be another time.
It's
Another time.
But we can talk about. Okay, so when I think what was it the first night we were in California, Steele met us out.
I think it was the second.
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 Second night. Yeah,
Why bringing up old shit?
So
Yeah, why bring up old shit?
Is that when we saw the 24-hour cocktails?
yeah, that's what we thought. Like, yeah,
24-hour cocktails, two different things.
yeah, like because when you read the sign, we're like, holy shit, the bars here are open 24 hours. So like we meet up with Steele like at a bar across the street, and across the street from that bar is another bar that says cocktails, 24 hours, and my mind was like, holy shit.
They
Like-
serve all night.
We're gonna
Oh.
be here for a while.
I was like, holy shit, like it's like being back in New Orleans. Like it's like, oh damn, where are we?
We got anything to do tomorrow? No? Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be horrible. But so Steele clued us in. He's like, no, that's cocktails. They're open 24 hours, but in California they stop serving at 2 as well. Correct?
Yeah.
So the first night, so we went out. We had a couple of pitchers of beer with Steele. I don't even know what we were drinking. Was it Stone?
Yeah, it was IPA.
Yeah, Stone IPA.
And you know, having your first pitcher of beer in California is kind of a mark in your life, like a milestone, if you would, until you get the damn tab.
Gas is not the only thing more expensive in California.
Yeah, like
Especially at a bar.
Like I was like, holy shit! But so we went across the street, we grabbed some beers, we go back to the hotel room. Steele ended up staying because he had to go to work the next day. I have no idea what time we went to bed. But he had to be to work at like something dumb, like 5 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that.
I have a pretty good idea of the time frame that went down. I think we stopped drinking at about 1:30, and I had to be up at 5 so I could go to work.
We probably went to bed at like 3.
Yeah, realistically.
Yeah, we probably
So he got about 2 hours of sleep. That's why he left his shoes.
Yeah, because he jumped off the steps in the hotel lobby. You remember that shit? Like, I don't think he landed it. Not gracefully.
No, I did the combat roll. Remember the combat roll? I know Dooley remembers the fucking combat roll.
Yep. And you hit on that one girl.
Just one? Oh, you mean the Greek girl?
Yeah.
Because there was like a Greek wedding going on.
Yeah, they were doing the wedding.
Shit.
And
They were doing the wedding. I
Steele's
decided
drunk
to
as
jump
shit,
off
then
the
he's
fucking
like,
steps.
Yeah, jump off the
To try to
steps.
be all nonchalant about
Yeah,
it.
then ends up in a combat roll going across the floor of the lobby. And it's a nice ass hotel.
Yeah, this is not like the Ramada we're talking about.
We were staying at the Hilton, by the way.
And like,
I'm still surprised no one yelled at us about the elevator bell. I was really waiting for one of the clerks or somebody at the counter to come over and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Every time you come down for a cigarette, I know you're coming. I can hear you from the 13th floor, which we don't have."
yeah, so yeah, and then,
That was me. That was me.
yeah, and then
Guilty
like,
pleasure.
yeah, then still goes to work, and like I get up in the morning and like his shoes are still in the hotel room. I was like, I guess, hey guys, I guess Steele's coming back. It's like, how do you know? His shoes are still fucking here.
We're gonna need more beer.
Yeah, this is not going to turn out well. I think we ate pizza from what was the name?
Hey,
Lucky-
then
Lucky-
you gave me the fucking
Lucky
Hey,
Pizza.
you remember when?
Lucky 7.
You remember when we met up after that day? You gave me the fucking bag. My shoes were in the bottom of it, and then you had the beer can.
Yes, because
fucking stuffed all on top of the fucking shoes. So all the fucking beer that was left in those fucking cans fucking leaked out onto my shoes. Yeah, good fucking job.
hey, you made like 10 cents on the deal, bro.
But you know what?
You fucked up a pair of
you know what?
Nikes for 10 cents in cans.
Hey, you think I'm bullshit? Look at this.
Still wearing them.
Right here. Here they are.
A little wax on, wax off, good to go.
Hey man, everything
Hey.
worked out fine.
Good to fucking go.
But yeah, that's when because the next day is the day that we went over to the place that had the 24-hour cocktails, which was a lie. It's a damn lie, and they should change that sign. But it's
24-hour cocktails. Yeah.
But we went in there and it was like being in like Cheers almost.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was
though.
weird.
One side was like a dining room. One side was kind of like a speakeasy.
Yeah, like
Like they had
a
a bar.
diner and then
Yeah.
a speakeasy.
It
It was
was-
weird. two different builds. Like
Yeah, that's when I walked in and Alex had a fucking double shot of Johnny. You were
Yeah.
drinking Johnny, yeah?
yeah.
Sure.
And then there was Lucky 7
But,
pizza.
but let me back up. That's like at 11:30 in the fucking morning.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
So let's go back to the pizza place.
Yeah, let's go back
I
to
was
the pizza
admiring
place.
is
Pizza
what I was
place.
doing.
Don't worry, Johnny in the morning is a thing. Or it used to be. We don't do it so much anymore, but Johnny in the morning... I used to send Jason text messages when I woke up at like 9 with a picture of scotch, me drinking and being like, J-dub time?
Yeah, you
And he'd be like, dude, I just got out of bed. I haven't even taken a... You're drinking scotch at like 9 in the morning. I was like, I'm off today? That's all that needs to be said.
And,
Well, hey, what
that's
I
the birth
found
of
more
Two-Pack
admirable was you had a double pull of Johnny, and you only had one rock in there. It was like, that's pretty outstanding right there.
I prefer 2 cubes. Probably one of them melted, but, you know. Either way.
So while we were there, you turned us on to this pizza joint called Lucky 7, right? That's the name of it?
Yeah.
I think we ate at that place like 3 days straight.
Oh, yes, we did.
Like you got us like the first day, and like
We did the meat lovers, I think, 3 times.
did we do the chicken the first night?
No, we did the chicken the second night because Steele was there for that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there. I was there for that.
He was there for the fried chicken, and then I think the last night is when we did like the weird specialty pizza. I don't remember what it was.
No, we did Chinese.
No, that was not the third night of Lucky 7. We did.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right,
we-
you're thinking the third night. Yes, we switched to Chinese because I don't think we did it 3 nights in a row. I think we did Chinese, and then we went back to Lucky 7 because the Chinese was just meh.
yeah, and like we didn't eat much during the day, so at night,
Apparently, we have way more of a Chinese affiliation over here because they get food right.
yeah, like it's weird because you guys have like a really huge like being closer to China. They
right? It makes sense.
Yeah, they have like a huge like they got Chinatown and shit like that, and like
Well,
but then-
apparently, we should have ordered Chinese food from Chinatown.
well,
Yeah.
you know, when
Well, yeah, but
don't
Chinese food
deliver.
from Chinatown you guys were in Glendale, so fuck the Uber fare or the fucking delivery fare was going to be like $25. I
If
wasn't
it's-
about ready to do that.
if it's good,
We probably would have paid it, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be worth it then.
well, yeah. So, and then like what shit, man? Like we had so much fun with Steele, like, and then we had to leave and go to San Diego,
Yeah.
and that's when we ran into John down in San Diego. Still,
Fucking Bailey.
yeah, fucking Bailey.
Hey, did Bailey tell you about the time that that me and him hooked up?
You might want to clarify that a little
You
bit.
hooked up with Bailey, huh?
Yeah, you just made
So-
it weird.
Well,
So I was down there for a conference, and I texted John. I was like, "Hey man, I'm done with the conference. Let's meet up." So we met up at a BJ's Brewery, and we got fucking lit. And I thought it would be a good idea to drive all the way from fucking San Diego back to Tehachapi. You're talking about 4.5 hour drive while it was lit.
So hold on.
I ended up in a fucking dirt field with fucking tweakers chasing me.
I need to get this straight.
Jesus Christ.
I need to get this straight. You hooked up with Bailey in a bar called BJ's while you were lit and then got chased by tweakers. I like the summary of this story, I gotta say.
This sounds like a
I know
fucking
there's some
movie.
details I'm missing.
I knew Alex would be the only one to fucking catch on to that shit.
What are you
Because
talking about?
he's
We're all
the
sitting
one
at this
that was
table
scared
looking
more
at each
than
other.
anybody else.
What the fuck?
We're like, what the fuck? Is
I'm the
going-
only one that will point it out for sure. I will gladly break down any story into the worst possible way that it could be told.
Jesus.
But no, BJ's Brewhouse it's a chain in California. I don't know if they have it on the East Coast, but
I've never heard
No.
of it.
it's a chain in California. They brew their own beer and they have food. and
Is
shit.
it like
It-
Gordon Beers?
It would be in California, DJs.
Is it like Gordon Beers?
It's like they have a couple IPAs. They're not really good. Their browns are their selling point, I think.
This
They're
is just
brown.
making this story better. That the Browns at BJ's, where you hooked up with Bailey, are the
Yeah.
best. All right. I mean, hey, feeling like a Brown.
And then-
Fucking asshole.
Hey, don't ask, don't tell.
As long as it's not
Yeah,
a stinky
it is the
log.
Army.
Yeah,
Now I'm just like thinking about the stinky pickle. What do you call
the
it?
stinky pickle. That's what it was. Thank you. Stinky pickle. Not the stinky log.
Brown,
I
just
got
drop
it
a
mixed
brown.
Dropping browns at the stinky pickle. Come on.
I'm not going to smell it, but yeah, okay.
Oh, we're number one?
So
I feel like at some point the stinky pickle will just end up, if we ever get famous, that's
Yeah.
just going to be like it's just going to be a dive bar. They were like, do you guys serve food?
no.
Man, no.
We got these brown pickles.
Not here at the stinky pickle. No, we don't want you to make a stinky pickle.
Yeah, we got the stink pickle, though.
You have the stink pickle?
We have the stink pickle, though.
Like, legitimately. What is the stink pickle? Is it a
The stink pickle is a fucking shit. It's a
Okay,
shit
all
box.
right. I thought you were saying there's a spot called the stink pickle.
Oh, no.
Okay, I was going to say, like,
I was like, damn it, we're too late. There's already a stink pickle. We're gonna open
No,
up.
it's a shit.
I thought you were saying, hey, do you guys serve food here? Yeah, we serve food, but it's called the stink pickle.
yeah.
Yes, we definitely need to open up a
It's
dive
only,
bar.
it's only for a very
is
specific
shit.
clientele.
Yes, it's the stink pickle. No.
Oh, man.
Shanty's shitty service.
Did you guys ever... I had this great beer the other night at the stink pickle. It's called the Brown Note.
The service is shitty.
But the beer was a breeze. Maybe a blast. I don't know.
Oh God.
Hey, speaking of blast,
Would it be stink relish if it comes out in a blast?
speaking of a blast,
Yes, of the blast, sir. So, you've been in California a long time. Oh, what?
basically my whole fucking life, minus the 12 years that I was in.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, that's a pretty big chunk of your life, bro. It's not like, oh, I was
That's
gone
pretty-
for a year. How old are you?
Well-
42?
no.
What the fuck? Shit, I ain't that old. I ain't like fucking Lewis old. I'm
Hey, fuck
fucking,
you.
I'm still old. I'm 39.
Okay. So, come on, I wasn't off by that much.
Steel cracks.
Still-
Steel cracks. He's white. What are you doing?
yeah, I'm a little worried.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. So
Let's see how good his microphone is.
No.
this is happening.
So,
This is like one of those moments that we talked about earlier. Like,
This is
did
probably the realest dude I've ever met. And I've never even met him.
wait.
Hey, I told you.
Oh God!
All right, so Steele, I have to know, sir. Are your pants fully to the floor?
Don't show us.
Yeah, I don't need a visual. Are your pants fully to the floor?
You know,
He
yeah, he's the bathroom right now.
Hey,
I thought you were doping.
hey, my ass has been on everything.
is.
Laptop, fucking pictures. You wanted to be on the podcast?
No.
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh God.
Hey, you sure I can make? I can
No,
make
we're
I
fine.
can take
We're
camera
fine.
real quick.
We're good. We're good. We're
I thought
good.
I was about to hear a thunderous clap. The Colossus of Clout over here.
Or just the clap.
Oh.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Where's it at, Jolly?
Fire, Julie.
He's got it. He's got it. He was already on it. I almost feel bad.
Oh.
Why isn't it almost kind of pointless if you say it?
Shots fired?
Like, he should.
Well, yeah, he was. But normally we have to remind him. It's
So,
impressive.
I
he's
hope-
on
And it
it.
got dark in your house.
I hope everyone feels a little bit closer to
Oh, there
Steele.
it
A little too close.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, gentlemen. Now you are introduced to Steele. Cheers,
Reserve.
fellas.
Cheers.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh my God. All right. So like, I don't even know where to go with the podcast anymore.
So I saw Titus on Wednesday.
oh, you
Last Wednesday.
So, are you familiar with Titus?
Christopher Titus?
Yeah, Christopher Titus, the comedian.
Christopher Titus.
Yes.
Don't go full
Refresh-
retard! That was a
Refresh my memory.
horrible voice
Yeah.
impersonation.
So, I mean, he had a TV show back in the day called Titus. He's a big car enthusiast, and he's a stand-up comedian.
Oh yeah, he was one of the guys on Jackass and
No. That's Johnny Knoxville.
But no,
Same
did
strong,
Johnny Knoxville
prominent
bring him on
jaw.
Jackass at some point in time?
No. No, he was never on Jackass.
No, he had a TV show called Titus, and so Dooley and I went and saw him last year, and we gave him a Team Fat Kid shirt.
That didn't fit him.
Yeah, definitely didn't fit him. I didn't realize
And he
was,
remembered that fact.
I didn't remember how fucking big. I didn't know how big he was.
He's 6'5".
Okay, motherfucker.
It looks He different was on taller TV. than me.
I saw it in the picture.
I know.
So then Dennis went and saw him on last Wednesday, September 11th,
Yes.
and he did a whole different new material, new show.
It was a totally different new show. It literally, like he actually had a book of paper sitting on the stool and everything because he's like, "This is a brand new show. I am still learning this. So I know you paid a lot of money and everything to see me, but guess what? Here you go. I'm a new guy."
Oh shit!
And it was cool because it's basically it's going to be his next special. It's called how do you describe it? Oh, dreams I shouldn't be having right now. And dude, and I'll tell you what, it gets pretty dark. It gets pretty dark at some points and everything. So he's like, you know what? It's getting a little serious. So let's move on to something more positive, like cancer.
Right.
Yeah, it was a crazy show, and I'll tell you what though, he was awesome. And then like towards the end of it and everything, you know, he's doing a skit about family and everything, and like he pretty much described pretty much everybody's family road trips back when they were kids. Like literally, where you want to kill each other.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. And then stood in line there for about 35 to 40 minutes to wait so I could meet him and everything. And as Jason and them all saw, I was wearing my pork on pork shirt because you have to represent Team Fat Kid whenever you go out in public. And as soon as he saw the shirt, he started laughing. And then when he saw the Team Fat Kid on the sleeve, he's like, "I remember you guys." And then hey, what's so funny is he thought I was Dooley.
I was just gonna say, do you think you were doing
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he thought I was Dooley, and I was like, "Oh, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna go with it."
just roll with it, bro.
Hey, damn right. But
Hey, did you ask him to be a sponsor?
I did not ask to be a sponsor, but I did give him a card and everything that's got all the the InstaFacetune, Twitter, and everything on it. And then I made sure also because we just got the new cards.
Yeah, we
in,
just got the new ones in.
New ones in with the podcast and everything. But I made sure I wrote down Team Fat Kid Choose a Fat on podcasts and everything for him and everything. He said, "Dude, I'm gonna check this shit out. It should be interesting."
He might get some new material off this. I gotta tell you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, yeah, he might get material from this podcast for his shows.
Yeah, like the stinky pickle.
I swear to God, if
There
I
you
hear
go.
Stinking Pickle and a Titus stand up, I'm gonna die laughing.
Or
Hey, so
he went
if
into a bar
I
named
hear
BJ's.
Christopher Titus use the term stink pickle, I know where it came from.
You better trademark that shit.
I never heard anyone call it a stink
Stink
pickle.
pickle.
No, that's
It's
all.
always either the dropping
Yeah,
the
that's a
Browns
new one
off
on me, too.
Dropping off a few resumes, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
All right, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. All
Hey,
right,
that's how I roll. That's how I roll.
all right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this podcast up here. I think we've embarrassed ourselves enough. Steele, you,
Big thanks to you,
yeah,
sir.
like man, you had us rolling. I can't believe you took a piss on a podcast. I don't know if that's ever been done before.
It will never be done again.
Oh, don't count your chickens before they hatch. We'll have Steele back on soon. All right. Oh my goodness.
Steele, thanks again for coming to us all the way from California.
It was a pleasure.
We appreciate
Hey.
you, man.
Thanks, boys.
Hey,
thanks for
your
having
service,
me,
brother.
It's
Hey,
been
bro.
a fucking pleasure.
Hey, stay on the line, dude. We'll chat with you after when we get off here. We're just gonna close this bad boy out.
Oh, he had the perfect exit right there. Did you hear the pop? That was
I
that
heard the
beer
pop.
can.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Again, another big thanks to Steele from tuning in from California, Skyping in, whatever you want to call it.
Don't forget to check us out on Facebook,
It's Team Fat Kid.
YouTube,
And don't forget the
YouTube,
non-sponsors.
Yeah, thank you for all the
non-sponsors,
non-sponsors.
Instagram,
Instagram is Team Fat Kid Nation.
Twitter,
Twitter is at Team Fat Kid 1.
and of course, don't forget.
To like and subscribe to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. We're out.